It looks like it's... Good luck, have fun, bitches. We're getting in with the immediate trash talk. I like it. It's getting there. And then it's Gragas jungle, Aatrox top, I think. And then it's Udyr top, Seraphine mid. Annie Ezreal bot lane. Nunu jungle. Alright, so this chat box has relocated itself again, which is annoying me. It needs to get down to where I want it. Nice. Hey Anarchy, suck my nuts, eat my ass, my big ass crusty nuts. Is that a dare, Recti? Hi, Uwu. Alright, this chat has, yeah, this chat is certainly something. Certainly something. Hang on. Just in case I get banned from Twitch, I'm going to move that down behind my camera. Looks like Ezreal has Comet because he can't choose his own runes. Who said LoL was toxic? Only half their champions. We got some deep vision set up here, spotting the lanes, and some defensive vision from the red side on the red buff, giving Errol the best, you know, best start he can get, nice and safe. In the mid lane, we have Seraphine versus Seraph. I don't actually know a lot about that matchup. I'd assume it's pretty equal. Looks like Annie went for a little bit of a wonder at the start of the game. Not sure what Annie was doing there, but we'll see. A little bit of early poke from the Sivir there. The E misses from the Swain. And top lane looks like it's going to be pretty standard. Like, a lot of early trading. Nothing too much going on there. Nice land on the W there from the Seraph. A little bit of chunk damage. So what I'm expecting this game is for the Nunu to look to gank more aggressively than the Gragas. The Gragas can gank early, but I think Gragas benefits from level 6 a lot more than the Nunu. And the Nunu can be faster around the jungle with the snowball, and I think the clear is a little bit faster with the true damage on the thing. Anarchy is saying to Georgia that it hurts his soul to fight her, but he wants to win. Which is very interesting indeed. So let's have a look at the state of the game. Both top laners went for, both junglers went for a bot lane to top lane clear. And it looks like the scuttle is going to be first reached by Nunu. But Gragas, not caring for the scuttle, is going in for an early gank on Virgil. On the Udyr here, he takes the slow. He's going to need to flash out. He doesn't have it. He has exhaust cleanse. Nice cleanse on the body slam. But I think that the damage is already too much. It should just be a simple Gragas cast to finish off first blood. And Panfex is on his way, but the snowball is interrupted here by the Gragas. Nice defense done by Errol. In the bot lane, we missed out on some trading. Annie was forced to burn flash, but didn't die, which is all to the good. And we can see pretty generally that the game is... Oh, I completely missed that. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, what happened there? It looks like the Gragas came in and bopped the Nunu with the help of the Aatrox after their initial successful gank onto the Udyr. Our Seraphine mid laner was just forced to flash, no mana, and this wave is pushing into her, so it's not a favourable situation for her to back, but there is a good chance that Liviu here with another Q could just force out the wave, and in forcing out the wave, force her to go back to base before she is actually ready to. It does look like he's running a little bit low on mana though. Georgia has gone back to base, and this gank is coming in right now from Panfex. What can Panfex do? He hits the wall with the snowball. Little bit unfortunate that, and a nice flash away from the Sivir. Unfortunately, there was a flash into the wall from our friend Panfex there, and a nice E from Anarchy yanks Panfex away and saves James's life, giving the bot lane an early lead, and the Crimson Lions are out to a good start this game. Revillo really needs to go back. He's trying to push this wave, but unfortunately he's losing a lot of tempo here that he can't really afford to lose because he is very, very low health. And when, even if he pushes this out, when he recalls, he's going to be late getting back to lane. Come on, Orcas, go, go. Yeah, let's have a closer game. Looks like the snowball in mid lane has missed, but General Liviu is being run down by Panface. Remember that Panface does not have a flash, as he did lose it in that gank earlier. He's still chasing the Udyr. Not the Udyr, sorry, the Xerath. And Udyr has just died, unfortunately, in the top lane 1v1 against Massey. Massey hitting level 6 just a little bit earlier than the Udyr and taking advantage of that very well. On the bot side, we can see that Drake is about to be started. Knowledge of the jungle's location going over to the red team, and they are capitalizing on it appropriately right now. The Infernal Drake is going to be nice. It's a short burst to stats. Obviously, the 4% isn't a huge deal, but as you get later and later into the game on a Sivir, on a Xerath, those 4% multipliers are going to get a lot stronger than they are at the start of the game. So definitely nice to pick up. It gets the dragons rolling towards the Dragon Soul, and there we have it. The Crimson Lions have taken the dragon that is the color of their namesake. Now we can see that Anarchy is putting a little bit of vision down around his mid lane to try and protect Xerath from the Nunu ganks. And so far, I have to say the Crimson Lions are winning out in the vision game. It's not that the Blue Orcas aren't putting any down, it's just that the Blue Orcas is centered very heavily around the bot lane. And the other laners so far have not been putting a great amount of vision down on the map, giving map control and positioning advantage more often than not over to the side of the Crimson Lions. That was a nice trade there from the Seraphine. Dodges out on all the return damage and the stun and lands a decent chunk of her own. But Xerath obviously has a potion. He is going to be a-okay. We have a gank coming in. A really nice trade in the bot lane there. It looks like they got very, very low, but I do not think that James or Bob Freeman is going to live through this, I'm afraid. But oh my god, the plays! He lands the snipe onto the Annie, and the root lands, the boomerang goes through, and a 3v2 play goes in the favor of the Crimson Lions bot lane. Now, it's some beautifully played Sivir and Swain there. And we can see that in the top lane, things are going from bad to worse for Virgil, because he has been forced to miss a wave, lose a plate, and he's already down 2 kills. So despite the heavy ganking start that I expected from the Nunu, the ganks have not quite worked out. They've been very close, but they are not quite there. And this looks like it's going to be a kill onto the Seraphine. I don't see any way that she gets out of this. Nice donation from the jungle over to the mid lane there. And we are at 8-0 with a 14k gold lead. And it looks like the Crimson Lions have taken a firm grip on the nape of the neck of this game. I'm going to take a second to breathe. This has been a very action-packed early game. 4% interest rate is huge. It most certainly is. Most certainly is. The Udyr is going in aggressive, but he's losing this trade very, very heavily, and it looks like the Gragas might just body slam or walk around the wall here and throw the cask over at the Udyr. No, it looks like instead he's going to ward out the blue buff and steal it, knowing that the Nunu is in the mid lane catching a wave. The snowball isn't useless. It's just, like, you use the Predator rune to speed yourself up, so it's a lot faster and a lot bigger. You're right, Jordan. But, you know, this bot lane has counterplay. The thing that stops it is the CC. Oh, it looks like an E was landed there. The barrier comes out to try and block, but the Swain has also come out doing a lot of damage, and the Sivir has picked up a kill, followed by, what's the ability called? The Raven, nope, that's his passive, Death's Hand, to secure the kill. The Udyr here is going for another 1v1, but I think Udyr really needs to know that, you know, these are not going his way, but a nice bait into the tower, and the snowball is there, it lands, and finally, the Blue Orcas pick up their first kill, grabbing a successful gank onto the Aatrox and shutting him down. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. They're on the board now. They're making the comeback. Let's hope that it happens. Alright, so in the bot lane, we are waiting for the Tibbers spike to come through for the Annie. That's a lot of damage. And the flame is going on between the players right now. Oh, Errol with the 1v2 double kill onto the people in the top lane, immediately grabbing vengeance for the death of Massey on the Aatrox there. And it looks like they're answering straight back, not pausing for a second. Still, the Blue Walkers have 100% more kills than they did a few seconds ago. And so, yeah. I mean, we're just going to have to hope for some plays. Some deep vision is going down right now for the Crimson Lions in the red side quadrant jungle for the Blue Orcas. It looks like another gank was attempted, but Seraphine, with the use of her heal, has sped out of it. And the Panfex Nunu has come in. He's rolled that snowball down the mid lane. Unfortunately, that's the only snowball that the Blue Orcas have going for them this game. Looks like that's going to miss, and the 2 tower shots, but the lovely Zhonya's block on both tower shots into the explosion. Beautifully mechanically done by Anarchy there. Really nice. The team fight is going on in the jungle. Looks like Kamikaze Koala is going to pick up the kill, and Revillo comes in here. The barrier from General Liviu to block it out, but I think with the help of Tibbers, he's going to grab this kill. And there is an Annie triple kill. That was that Tibbers power spike I was talking about, ladies and gentlemen, and now they have a significant swing in gold. They're still very far behind. It doesn't look like they're going to win this game, but that was a very, very big overstep in the mid lane. Beautiful mechanics on the tower dive, but as they come back and the bot lane collapses on so many low health members, that big stun followed by the Ezreal damage really did a number. And even when the Annie went down, that Tibbers was there whacking away with the force of a hurricane. In fact, you could say he was whacking them so hard that the enemy team couldn't bear it. Looks like there's a dragon contest here. Panfex is going for the ult. He was knocked out of it by the Gragas cast. He's gone for the heal, and the Gragas there does secure it. But there is going to be a kill back onto the Gragas. Annie has gone into the pit, but she's a little bit stuck right here, as is the Ezreal. So they give over the dragon, they trade 1 kill, but give 3 kills over for the attempt. I have to say that I think once the Nunu had gone down, poking from over the wall was the better play. But you've got to admire their gumption. You've got to admire their balls for going in like that, you know. I think, you know, they really tried. And I appreciate that they're not giving up. They're not making this a slow and boring game for us. There have been 25 kills in 13 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the missed stun into the immediate Seraphine double root. The Nunu targeting could have been a little bit better there. And the Swain, unfortunately, at this point, is just far too fed and blows up in Nunu's face. 2 dragons have now gone over. And the next one, what's it going to be? Let's have a look at the pit. It's going to be Mountain. So we're getting Mountain Soul this game, which is unfortunate for the blue team, because the Blue Orcas really need to blow people up and create picks. And if they can't do that, then they're going to struggle, because the gold advantage is so huge. They need to create these little vision traps on pink wards and, you know, sort themselves out a little bit there. But the Mountain Drake will make that significantly more difficult, especially if they get the Mountain Soul. Is Virtual inting? Or did he just get a misread? It looked like he just ran into the Aatrox there. I'm not sure what happened. Wow. Okay, the Seraphine has come in. Is this the end of the Aatrox? A beautiful charm. Nicely done by the Blue Orcas, and they pick up their 7th kill. They're clinging on to life, but this gold lead is growing to extravagant proportions right now. It is very, very difficult to see a world in which the blue team comes back. And it looks like in the bot lane, another E did land from the Swain. And they have killed the Ezreal, who was not able to get away and is running Exhaust Barrier. I know he can't choose to summon the spells right now, but it does seem very interesting. Looks like a nice flash out of the E. Very well done from Georgia there, forcing the flash out of Anarchy. Unfortunately, the numbers advantage was just a little bit too great, and the tower dive does result in the kill, and the tower going over to the Crimson Lions. Let's see. I mean, right now, the path to victory for the Crimson Lions is very simple. It's contest resources in the jungle, fight over neutrals, secure dragons and barons where applicable, and siege down towers. As you can see, Panfex was just driven out of the jungle on the Nunu. His buff is likely to be stolen here. And indeed it is. The stronger smite from the Gragas securing that one. It looks like the pick is going to come through. No, nice body blocking from Jammy Dodger there. Beautifully done. But the Seraphine does pick up the kill, and the Annie goes in. Unfortunately, the Annie has been smoked. It was a nice snowball from Panfex there. They're now at 9 kills, and the Seraphine has picked up another one. This Seraphine is beginning to get herself online. Nice flash to try and lose the aggro. Unfortunately, she walked straight over a ward, so this Seraph is going to be in range very, very shortly. He's got the slow. The Udyr has gone in. Can Virgil secure the kill? Looks like Anarchy went very greedily for the kill and ended up missing the E on both targets rather than just trying to hit the one. But that does sometimes happen. Steps out of the chains there. They're setting up an ambush right now, and this is what I said the blue team should be trying to do, but the red team is using it against them right now. And that is that they're trying to create... Oh, do excuse the yawn, I only got 2 hours sleep last night. Is that they're trying to create pockets of vision that the enemy team can be lured into a trap around. You know, cue Admiral Akbar. It's a trap! Sorry, I'm not the best observer in the world. I'm trying my best, guys. I hope you are enjoying the stream anyway. Looks like in the mid lane there is a bit of a kerfuffle, and the Sivir has gotten out with the use of the spell shield. Really nicely done on the Nunu and Annie combo right there. And it looks like they are going to pick up a kill and grab the jungler. Massey escaping with a... No, he went back in and died. What a disaster for Massey. That's super unfortunate. And it looks like the Seraphine is just going to be run down, followed by the Ezreal. I don't think there's anything Revillo can do unless he gets out of the E. And he did, okay. Nice attempt to trade back onto the Sivir, but at least they've delayed the dragon stacking for now. The Nunu will be back to the pit a little bit faster than the Gragas if he uses the snowball. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, the question has to be, are you ready to rumble? Because we're going straight back to that dragon fight right now. Wait, no, are they not contesting? I thought we'd be going straight back to the dragon fight, but it looks like the blue team have said enough is enough. And the smite is going to come in from the Gragas here, ending most likely any chance that the blue team can make a comeback off of the Dragon Souls. It'll be very hard for them to fight for Dragon number 4. They really needed one of the earliest deals. It looks like Annie has been jumped on and blown up. The Nunu following swiftly after. The Seraphine is trying to do this, but I don't think it's going to be possible. I really don't. So, let's see what they can do. Maybe we get the heroic defense, maybe we don't. But I have a feeling that this one is going to be over very shortly. Thank you, Massey, for the raid. I really appreciate it, buddy. I hope you had fun in that last game. I'm assuming it's over now, but I haven't seen the end, so I'm just commentating away. The 10k gold lead is proving to be insurmountable, and the Comet grabs the Seraphine. Yeah. Nicely done by General Liviu there. And it looks like this turret is going to go down, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a surrender vote come out in the next couple of minutes. This one is looking giga doomed. I'm trying to hype it up for you, but unfortunately there's only so many times I can try and hype up an Annie ult that does no damage because they're 10,000 gold ahead. Before things get a little bit unreasonable, the mid lane tier 2 does go down. Massey is preparing a wave in the top lane, and they can make a beeline for the Baron at any time they want. Ravillo did try to go in on the Xerath there. Unfortunately, we do have a little bit of couples infighting, and Liviu did slap his boyfriend into the dirt right there. So, yeah, okay, so the Crimson Lions take game number 1.